everyone, it's Sammy and happy end of June, early July. Well, it's going to be early July by the time this goes out, but I can't believe it's time for June favorites already. I've been really busy working, so June has just flown by, and so I haven't had tons of time to do shopping, or like I have been kind of thrifty about things. I did a video a couple of videos ago, I'll link it below, like use up 3 products and in order to buy 1 new one. So I've been doing a lot of that, and so I haven't been shopping as much as I maybe would have done. And also I've just I've been enjoying using things up. So there's stuff that weren't in the video that I have been using up, but I do have some new products, so it's not like all just shopping my stash. So yeah, I'm just gonna get started. And I am on a time scale. I'm on a time scale here. I have to go and do a wedding. It's not have to go, I have the pleasure of going and doing a wedding. And I just noticed I've got some glass glue on one of the eyes. So I'm sorry about that. You can kind of see it. So I don't have time to kind of do everything again, so I am sorry. But I'm gonna get started. And the first one is actually a new product for me. This is the Shu Uemura Pore Eraser Primer, and this is UV Under Base Mousse, and I think it's 35 PA+++, which +++ is the best one. And it is a, it's kind of like a mousse. I'm not gonna get it out. I always get too much out and I'm worried that I'm gonna use it up too quickly. I've been loving this under every single foundation that I've been using. And obviously it's great for the summer because it's SPF 35. So can highly recommend this. I have tried it with so many different foundations and works with everything. And my color is beige. I don't actually know how many colors there are. Also, a couple of face things. This is a shopping my stash. The Milani Baked Blush in Luminoso, 05 Luminoso. I think I kind of start getting peachy colors out in the summer more than I do in the winter. So it is, I'm wearing it today, so you can kind of like wear it quite subtly. It is a bright, very bright coral, but it just has a golden highlight in it as well, and it's beautiful. It's super soft, and it's a summer thing for me, so I kind of like warm up my tones in the summer, I guess. Speaking of summer, this was a splurge this month. The Chanel Le Beige Healthy Glow Multicolor Powder in 02. I've already showed this in my bronzed video, and I have so been loving this. So you can mix the 3 colors together, or you can use them individually. Actually, the brush that comes with it is not bad, and because it's kind of like very narrow, you can get into them like individually. With a big blush brush or a bronzer brush, you couldn't really get into them individually. But I tend to use these 2 for a bronzer and these 2 for a highlight, sometimes just this for a highlight. It's a beautiful product. It is really a nice one, and I kind of want to get the lighter one as well for clients of mine that are lighter, or just for myself for the winter. Under eye concealer. I think I mentioned this in last month's video as well. I just bought it in 1 shade darker. This is the CC 123 Perfect CC Eye Cream from Bourjois. Stays put like nobody's business. I bought it in a 23 now. I'm wearing it today, and it just does exactly that. It stays put, and it has an SPF of 15, and usually SPF really irritates me around the eyes. This one does not, have had no problems with it, so I'm really happy about that for the summer. Eyes, actually, like for eyes, I don't have a new palette. I've got a couple of eyebrow things that I have been loving. So Shavata is a London-based eyebrow bar. When I'm in London, I go to the one in House of Fraser on Oxford Street. I don't know how many Shavata bars there are, but that's the one I go to. And I went there a couple of weeks ago, had my brows done with a lovely lady called Simi. So if you live in London and if you want to, you know, have amazing brows, go and see Simi in the Shavata. I'll put a link to Shavata below. And I bought a couple of products and I am loving them. I already have their kind of colored brow waxes. It's a trio, and now I bought their brow tamer, and this is a gel, but what I love about it is it has, you won't be able to see it, it has like, how many little prongs does it have? Maybe 8. You twist it up and the gel comes, and you can be very specific on where you want your brows to go. This is much more precise than a kind of a wand type format, and this really stays put. Like, it glues them on. So I have been using this on myself and also on clients with very unruly brows. Have loved it, and it's clear. Also, what I like is the container is black. So what I don't like is, like, you know, when you get a clear brow gel, when you start using it, because you will have powder and you've got color on your brows by the time you put the brow gel on, eventually it just becomes really annoying looking. You know, it just looks sturdy even if the product is fine. So yeah, I don't like that. I bought another thing from them. It's the Arch Enhancer Pencil, and this is very similar. I think it's called Highbrow by Benefit, but this, I would say, is a slightly like smoother consistency. I like the way it blends. Sometimes with the Benefit Highbrow I get like little clumps. I don't know if mine is old, but this blends beautifully. I'm wearing it today. I've been into the precise brows recently, so so loving that. A couple of other eye products. Ooh, I'm wearing this today, coloring Maybelline Color Tattoo, and the color is 100 Caramel Pore. Beautiful color. I'm absolutely loving it. It is a caramel color, but it goes more into the, if it makes any sense to have lilac in a caramel, it kind of, it just has the slightest hint of coolness, not silvery coolness that you usually find when there's a kind of a caramel bronzy color, but this is just stunning. And the reason why I kind of like that is because my favorite eyeshadow this month has actually been a pigment, and it's in Tan by MAC, and oh my gosh, I'm so in love with it. I'm wearing it today as well, and this has even more of the kind of slightly, it's funny, it's not a silver undertone, because usually bronzes have silver or gold undertones. This one, it is kind of pinky lilac-y undertone, and I absolutely love it. I'm so in love with this. I can just use this every single day. Well, I haven't been buying any other new eyeshadows, so I guess that's why. Let's see. A couple of lip products. This was shopping my stash product, and it is by Lipstick Queen, and it is the color Nude Sinner. I'm wearing it today, and it is just a beautiful kind of rosy browny nude. Goes with everything. You know, you don't need to think about it kind of color. I've been teaming it like I did today with the brown Fig lip liner. I still have a couple of linens left, but it goes very well with this, you know, and I have to let go of my beloved linen at some point. Another lipstick that I have been enjoying is by Bourjois, the Shine edition, and it is the number 26, and it is kind of like it's almost like a nude lip gloss. It's one of those lipsticks that you don't need a mirror for, so this is why I've been enjoying it really, because when I'm on the run I want to be able to put my lipstick on in the metro without having to get mirrors, having to get everything out, so this has been genius for that. Very conditioning as well. And then just one face product and two body products. Face product, this was shopping my stash and I had not used it for ages, and it is the Eve Lom cleanser, and normally you use this with like a face cloth. I decided to try it with my Clarisonic 2. You're not meant to do that. Works amazingly well. My skin is so clean afterwards. It's just insane. I do take my eye makeup off first, because you can use this to take off your eye makeup, but obviously can't do it with the Clarisonic, so because when you're using the actual kind of like the face cloth that comes with it, they do say that you can take off your eye makeup, and I do use that. But it is, I know this is a controversial product because a lot of people don't like the ingredients in it. There's mineral oils and all sorts of stuff. Couple of body products, well, yeah, it is body products. First one is the Cowshed Wild Cow Invigorating Shower Scrub with lemongrass, ginger, and rosemary. This really is invigorating. You feel amazing. And I use it with one of those brushes that you're meant to do like kind of dry body brushing, and I kind of just figure I combine the two. So it is a very stiff brush, so it really does get your blood pumping, but I combine it with an exfoliator, so I feel like I'm cutting out on one step. Plus I always forget to use it before the shower, so like when I'm in the shower I see it and going, oh god, so I just do them both at the same time. I figure it'll do the same job. And also another body thing, I've been loving the NARS Laguna Illuminator on my legs. specifically on my legs. My legs are a little bit tan, not as tan as I'd like them to be. So this gives a little bit of color, and but it also kind of gives a beautiful sheen. It dries dry instead of like staying oily. It dries dry, and so it's comfortable to wear even in hot weather, and it just gives a little tiny bit of color, a little bit of illumination, a little bit of everything, so your legs just look better than they were. And also, so next week I'm going to do, I've started kind of like a getting my body ready for a beach holiday thing, like a lot of exfoliating, moisturizing, all sorts of stuff. And so I'm going to do a video about that next week, so I'm going to get a little bit more into all of that. But yeah, so let me know your June favorites, and thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again next time. Bye.